Halle Bailey is tired of the trolls attacking her for keeping her pregnancy private. A fan tweeted, I don't think people are mad she hid her pregnancy. People are more so annoyed that she went out of her way to lie and gaslight about it. Halle replied and wrote, I'll never understand why you are mad. I protected my own peace. Wouldn't you do the same? And I'm going to share my pics now if I want to, because my son is here safely. Now, if you don't want to see it, just keep scrolling, baby. LOL. God bless you. What are your thoughts, Quad? Let's go to you first.
I mean, we've just got our society, we've just gotten so into everyone else's business that if, it's just like there's no such thing as privacy anymore. They want to know who you're sleeping with, who you went to the grocery store with earlier, what's your blood type, your social security number. Like, it's just like, can we just have anything? Like, I personally feel if she did not want to share that she was pregnant, then she's within realm to not want to share that. It is her life. No one is going to give her any coins to buy a pacifier or a case of diapers. They're just not. They're not all little infant if she can't get the breast milk coming out. I'm just simply saying, I think we actually need to go back to a time where we truly did respect people's privacy.
That's right. Okay, Al, what do you think?
Yeah, that sounds good, Claude. But I think what happens is once you open the door to let them in, you can't then all of a sudden say, okay, everybody, I want to close the door. I don't want to let you in anymore. And I feel like when it comes to pregnancy, that is the one time that you can claim some of your privacy back. But I feel like with the flip-flop in here, and listen, everybody on this show knows that I love a good old Black love story. They were young. DDG is doing his thing in his way. She obviously is exploding, and we do know that she's at Disney, so she's got to protect that as well, her brand, her money, her pocketbook. I totally get it. But at this point for me, Quad, this has just become corny. It's not fun anymore. It's not captivating. It's not interesting. I'm not following a love story. The conversation has gotten annoying to me because it's almost like she's like, okay, now that I have gotten past hiding my pregnancy for whatever reason, and you have the right to hide your pregnancy. Now I want everybody to bask in the the welcoming of my child. Well, we feel weird. We feel like you took us out of a part of the process. And since you took us out of a part of the process, now you want us to love him and celebrate you. And it just feels like it's not an even give and take as a fan. That's just my point of view now.
Well, Al, here's the tea. She wasn't trying to captivate the people. She was not. She was hiding her pregnancy, and we don't know why she was hiding it. For all we know is that she needed to hear from Disney first. Okay? She needed to see how they were going to respond to her now being with child when that is such a family-oriented and a family-based name.
When I say captivate, I meant their relationship, because she shared her relationship, even though many people felt that he wasn't good for her. She didn't care. She said, I don't care. This is my man and I'm sticking with him. She's like, that's my man and I'm sticking with him. And I like that type of stuff because it's like, yo, I don't care what you got to say about my dude. You may think he's toxic, but he's holding me down. That was captivating to me. It was young Black love, two young, under 25, successful, making millions, both of them. I was captivated. But now I'm kind of, you guys are doing too much.
I'm going to piggyback off of what Quad said. It is none of our business. Like, this entitlement is crazy to me, especially for men that will never be pregnant. Yo, we don't have to. That kid can be 3 if she wants to tell us then. I don't know if you know, again, miscarriages, birth defects, there's a lot of reasons why she does not have to tell us anything. She can share some of her relationship and then pull back, just like you can change your mind. You have the right to change your mind. And I think we've gotten so spoiled with celebrities that give us business that we think it's a direct pipeline. And once you start sharing, you can't stop on us. How dare you stop telling us your business? And then we get mad when they overshare. Like, we're never happy.
Oh no, we're happy. Come on.
We
just don't like the wishy-washy stuff. We don't like when we feel like we're being deceived about something. I think that's when, and that's a consensus. That's when you feel and see people turn against you. That's when you see and feel people who once liked and loved your pictures now have a comment about something you're doing wrong. And that's okay. And you're right. I said it before. She doesn't have to share pregnancy. That's one I think is you don't have to. But come on, it is what it is. And that's why it's looking like she's out. That's why we're talking about her.
But
'Cause
does she
feels
not?
like people are trolling her.
But does she have the right to not share it, or does she not? Because it's like it should be
Yeah,
like
I said it at the top of my conversation. She has a right, especially with any woman who has a pregnancy going on. She has a right not to share. I'm just saying, don't be upset when because you didn't share one portion, now that you want to share, we're all looking at you side eye. I
we're
think
not
that's
all looking at us
logical.
a lot. We are not all.
My eyes are straight on, honey. My eyes are dead.
I'm looking at them side eye.
But you're okay. So you're 30% of this, right? 33% of this. There's 66 that are not. I will say this: if you think about it, Al and Quad, I think you see this. She never really was putting anything in our face. It was her boyfriend that was catching her in the background of his lives. She was never the one that was really pushing it down our throat. It was him. So if you're gonna be mad at anyone, be annoyed with him, because I think she stayed on code. It was him that he was catching, and that's the conversation we had about him. I think, handled it right. We have some comments, Angels.
What do we think about that? Do you think that he was trying to kind of get those little snippets in there just to get a little clout himself, or was he really that elated and that happy and he just wanted to just share that with the world? Like, what was that about? Was that a little clout chasing, or was that like, I'm very happy, I'm elated, she's with child? I don't know. What do you guys think?
Maybe a little bit of both, maybe a little both. He got this beautiful woman that's so successful. That's his child's mom. That's a proud woman to be with. And maybe it's a little bit of both. I don't know him to know his vibe. Yeah. Here for Fun said, funny enough, DDG exposed the pregnancy. That's how we knew. And Chris Hoop said, I think people weren't mad that she didn't say it. They were mad that they played in people's faces if they weren't dumb and cussed them out. Well, I still stick by it. It's your choice. Especially with that Disney bag. Especially with that Disney bag.